Wagwan and welcome to the Tuesday Tattoo with me, Tap My Keep. Today we're going to be doing a review video. We're going to try and make it a bit different to everyone else's reviewed videos, and I'm gonna do reviews on specific types of tattoos each week. And I'm going to look for tattoos that I like. I'm not going to be looking for tattoos that I look at and think, I just want to slay it. I want to avoid that. I'm gonna be focusing on stuff that I do like, which I hope you enjoy. Right, we're gonna start. Let's set this off. Right, here we go. This week I'm going to review Warhammer 40,000 tattoos because I like Warhammer, and I'm guessing there are loads of people out there who like Warhammer tattoos. And I've saved a load which I think show a good variety of different styles, and most of them I like. There is one or two which I think most people who get a Warhammer tattoo get, and it's a bit overdone and a bit generic, and there's a vast amount of artwork and ideas you could do for a Warhammer tattoo, whether it's grimdark or fantasy. Like, there's so much, and I'd love to do more Warhammer tattoos, so this is why I'm going to review them. Right, here we go. Let's start off. Dave Art Tattoo 95. This is awesome, innit? I like how they've got a good contrast between the background and the warm glow on the Space Marine. Can't tell what type of Space Marine it is. I can't tell which faction he is with that, but it looks awesome, doesn't it? I suppose not everyone needs to have, you know, specific. That's like, I'm a Blood Angel player, or I'm a Ultramarines or Dark Angels or Space Wolves. That's just the generic looking Space Marine. Battle damage to the max. I'd say there's a couple of bits that I'll look at and think that's maybe undersaturated a bit on the face mask, but it looks awesome. More people need tattoos like this because that is well worth having. Right, here we go. Dark Obsidian TTS Designer Ink. This is obviously is it a Blood Angel? Yeah, it is a Blood Angel. Blood Angels killing Tyranids. They love killing Tyranids, don't they, the Blood Angels? And it's probably the faction of Space Marine that has probably killed the most Tyranids. I am a Tyranid player, or I do have a Tyranid army, and one of the first armies I got was, I started the Blood Angels when I was maybe 14-ish. Did Blood Angels. I would do Blood Angels again, but I think I've painted a lot of red, seeing as I probably had maybe 3,000 points worth of Blood Angels back then, and I do like some of the big characters in the Blood Angels are awesome. So maybe one day I do another Blood Angels army, or maybe I just do like a, I don't know what they call, a little battle force or something. But it's cool. It's very illustrative. It's not It's not realistic. It's very like sketchy, which I like that. So if you have our Warhammer fan, you could get something like that, and that's cool. That's bloody well cool. Right, what's next? Oh, now that is beautiful, innit? Like, you don't even need to know what it is. It's obviously a tech priest, because any Warhammer fan will know, but that just looks cool as an image. All the glows, all the details, the change between the smooth bits and then the, you know, the not so smooth bits. Really good detail. I wonder what they gotta do in the background, because that's screaming for a background, innit? Oleg black ink. Yeah, go and check him out. He's sick. Right, what's next on the list? Oh, it's Big Daddy. It's Big Daddy Blood Angel. He's got to be one of the coolest Primarchs. It's just that I can't see him coming back. It'd be cool if he did, but I don't think he will. But that is cool, isn't it? Like a painting. Like a really, really well done painting. Detail, the background is like soft and blurred and subtle, but dark, so it gives that armor type, like, room to shine. Like, that is really cool. It's a big tattoo. I wonder how many sittings he did on it. I can imagine it's two, maybe 3 sittings, but that's cool. Look at the artwork you can have. Who was that done by? Artwork of Warhammer. I'm guessing that's not the actual tattooist. Or maybe it is. No, I don't think that's the tattooist. Who's the tattoo done by? Does it say in the comments? I don't know who's done it. If anyone knows who's tattooed that, because it looks really well tattooed, give us a shout, give us a comment. Oh, and if you're not following already, if you're not subscribed, just click the button. Like, let's get growing, let's get going. Right, what's next? Here we go, a traddy baddie, absolute baddie. The littlest dirtbag. That is, you don't get much more cooler than that, do you? Khan the Betrayer in trad style. I love how bold it is. Use plenty of black. Looks like they've used, they've kept it simple. I like how the piping and on the metal tubes and stuff, they've lined it in like a greeny colour, which I think just makes it pop, doesn't it? Lots of black, Lots of red. Nice, bold, solid outlines. Yeah, that's sick, innit? I think more people should have tattoos like that. If anyone wants a Warhammer 40,000 character, Lord, any of the big characters in trad like that, I'd love to have a go. So if there's anyone out there, give us a shout, I'll do you a deal on something like that. Because that is sick. Shades of Grey tattoo. I'm guessing that's where it was done. That's cool. Now look at that. That's an epic sleeve, innit? What is it? I can't tell if it's in pit. No, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Ultramarines, that, innit? It's not Imperial Fist. But that's so cool. And then they've got a mix of bad guys on it. They've got the Chaos Space Marines down at the bottom. And then they've got some Orc Daddy up underneath their armpit. Underneath the inner bicep. That's beautiful. Ray X666. Yeah, that, I think you can't even pick faults with it. I would have liked a closer up picture, just so I could see the detail. But that is so cool. Even like the gun has got so cool detail on it. Now that is a sleeve and a half in it. I bet it was a pretty penny, but well worth every penny that is. Right, let's carry on. Here we go, a more illustrative black and grey, slightly realistic style. Ultramarines. I don't know what this obsession with Ultramarines is. Back when I first started collecting Warhammer, Ultramarines were like, no one wanted Ultramarines. No one. It was just what all the box art was painted in. Unless it was like a special character or a specific box set. But the Ultramarines were like, no one wanted to do Ultramarines. You might have painted your first one in Ultramarines, but then you realise there's sicker legions, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Dark Angels are cool, but they weren't cool back in the day. Imperial Fist. There's so many cooler legions than the Ultramarines. But now, everyone seems to love them. Now, yeah. Everyone loves a goblin. You know what's great about goblins? If you collect fantasy, you can do the Yellow Moon goblins, which are really cool, but they're relatively quick to paint. Like black cloak, green skin, maybe a bit different skin tones, and then red eyes, and you're pretty much done. That's cool. It's a cool design. I feel like they've had a few overwork problems. I can't tell where it is. Looks like underarm, under here. So it's quite soft skin. The line work could be a little neater on the finer line bits, but that is cool, isn't it? Warhammer 40,000 tattoos are just, the inspiration's just cool, so it makes the tattoos cool. Oh, here's another Khan. Khan the Betrayer. Blood for the Blood God! Skulls for the Skull Throne. It looks really, well, it's cool because it's kind of Betrayer. I feel like some of it is like, the detail's really cool. Like on the chains, it's really well done. But some parts of it, like the face has lost something. It's not as detailed as it could have been. Like, it looks like quite a large tattoo. It's not a small tattoo. Well, there's only one picture. So, this is what I least like about Warhammer 40,000 tattoos. Like, when people just think, you know what, I'm just gonna get my favourite Legion logo, where I look at it and think, you could have had something really cool. Especially with when you're a fan of a Legion that's got so many cool characters, so many cool imagery, so much cool imagery, and they go with a logo. It's like they've got characters like Cypher and the Fallen. Like, there's so many cool things that you could do, and they do that. I suppose it's not the tattooist's fault. It's what the customer wanted. But I'll show you the other ones to kind of inspire you. If you are a 40k fan and you're thinking about getting a 40k tattoo, this is just like, if that's what you want, fine, but the options are endless. There's so much cool stuff. Right, let's go on to the next. For the Emperor. Look at how big that is. That is massive. But awesome. It's so obviously the Emperor. The Emperor of mankind. There's a massive debate whether he's actually a good guy or is he the bad guy. Is he the last Chaos God? But that is cool. If I was going to get a 40k tattoo, I probably wouldn't get the Emperor. I'd probably get Orcs or Nids. But that is cool. Gawain tattoo. That's beautiful, isn't it? Anyone who don't think that's beautiful need their head checking, especially if they're a 40k fan. What's next? Space Marine. I think that's Chaos Space Marine. It might be what are they called? I definitely think it's Chaos Space Marine. I'm not sure what faction, legion. But it's cool, isn't it? If you're gonna get a 40k tattoo, you might as well get something cool and not get just the logo, because that's sick. And even now, like with the computer games coming out and all that kind of stuff, there's even more artwork, more imagery. Which is cool. Right, let's carry on going. Right. And this is where it goes downhill. It's not badly tattooed, I suppose. Some of it does look like it looks a bit sore. It's not very good. When you look at the line work, it's got bits that are just totally missing. But is it like a Chaos Champion of Khorne or something like that? It just needs more, doesn't it? I think some of it's not there, some of it is. Some of it is like not connected. Like I'm drawn to the top corners of the thing that goes like that above his head, and the line work's just not connected. Well, anyway, that's enough of me reviewing 40k tattoos. I might do another 40k tattoo review because I like Warhammer 40k and I think Warhammer tattoos are really cool. It'd be nice if people would be swayed towards the artwork, whether it's codex artwork or book artwork, like book front covers. There's some epic book front covers. Old codex artwork is amazing. There's so many options, there's so much to choose from. I suppose if you are looking to get a 40k tattoo, your biggest problem is going to be there's that much, it's hard to choose. But that's where you can go to your tattooist and say, what's going to work the best? What do you think? But like you've just seen then, you can have plenty of different styles. You don't have to stick to the artwork. You could tweak it, change it, do a different spin on it. Like them trad style stuff in 40k, I think that's sick. Like I'd do that all day, every day. I wouldn't get bored of that. But anyway, if you enjoyed the review, give us a click, give us a subscribe, give us a comment. You let me know what I should review next. And I'm gonna review a subject matter, and then I'm gonna search the subject matter of them tattoos, and then review what I find which I like. I'm gonna dodge this person's rubbish, don't go to him, you shouldn't. I'm gonna dodge all that. It's just negativity that no one needs. But yeah, if you ever enjoyed this, give us a click and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.